Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, we have gone over the big mid-season hump here. We have Falin back. And, I just remembered, last episode was
the mad magician.
Dark elf, mad magician, what the frick? I don't know what's going on. What's coming next, George?
I don't know. It was a very ominous ending, the last one. Like, after being so happy and everything that Falin was back, a very ominous ending. And I suspected Falin had some sort of mental damage or whatever because she was seeing people that weren't there. But I'm also thinking now, what if it's the opposite of damage? She received the mental buff to see things that, yes, they aren't there in the material realm, but they actually are there. Yeah, exactly. So no, I'm really interested to see what comes of those two things.
Or maybe she's always been able to see ghosts, because they kind of did hint at that.
True,
right?
Yeah.
Maybe why Laios didn't say anything. Because if she got extra power and could now see things she couldn't see before, and she was talking to that said ghost girl person, whatever it was, and Laios didn't say a freaking word. I think he was there.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I remember him seeing, and they kind of pan to where she was, and there's nothing there.
Right, and so he was just kind of that's how it goes, because he must know, she can see ghosts. She talks to the ghosts and stuff, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Right, we know she saw the ghost with the ring, and that the ring needed to be taken off, right? So she knew.
True.
So, yeah.
I'm really interested to see, though, either way, what they do with this.
Sure. Do you think our predictions for last time, are you still holding to the same position that you had last time on if this dark elf is the dark wizard?
Oh, yeah, kind of the three options. That's right.
Right. Are they from the painting? Is it the dark wizard from the painting, that specific one? Or is it just a character from the painting who has come out?
So this is what I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to reflect back on their journey in the dungeon, and it seems like every floor has been pretty segregated from each other. It is still part of a cohesive whole, but you don't see, things from the first floor really creeping down to the fourth floor, whatever they are.
The whole thing of what's happening in the dungeon now is that barrier between the floors is breaking down, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah,
right, that's the whole cause
essentially.
Of what's going on.
Yeah, essentially what I'm trying to get at is those paintings, it would feels too significant, the presence of that dark elf, for it to just be someone that is, just be a painting. I think that's the least probable of them all. I think it's either that's the most likely, actually. I think it's that this is the mad magician and or lunatic, whatever they call him. And the paintings are of him in the past, and they're not quite necessarily related to this version we're seeing right now. Or these paintings are of his past, and what we're seeing right now is actually influenced by what they saw in the paintings. But I still think it's the either way, I think it's the lunatic magician. I think
it's not the magician. I think it's literally just the painting person has come out and is hunting him down.
Okay. Interesting.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the only other reason why I think that is because they've seen all those things that the gnome was getting was written in Elvish.
Yeah.
Right?
But they said it was poor writing, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to think. Could it be poor writing, or it's in a dialect, a tiefling dialect that he's unfamiliar with, and it makes it seem like it's poor writing?
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still definitely open. I still think it's very likely that it could be the dark magician.
Yeah.
But
on that same card, I also think it's there's a chance that it is just the painting person come
it's
out.
so hard
It's
to
just
tell.
a matter of percentages, right? Like,
Yeah.
which one do I think is more likely?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'm excited to find out. So let's get
True.
into it.
I hope they kind of address it at least in one of these next 2 episodes. Not completely.
We got
but
2 whole
start
episodes,
moving.
George. Surely
Yes.
we'll get some answers. Surely.
Hopefully.
2
We'll
episodes
see.
late now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a
That's
single
what-
answer. Yeah, right. All right, let's get to it.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, frick, I knew it.
Uh-oh.
You can take the sword? No. Okay.
Sword? No. Okay.
What are you doing?
The sword gonna save her? Oh, the sword's gonna warn. She's sleepwalking. Uh-oh.
What? The ghost just left her alone. Speaking of answers.
What's with your form?
What?
What? Oh! Yeah, the sword's warning Laios.
No, we just got her back and she's gone.
Jumped all that height? Gotta be magic. Oh. I know what happened. I think I know. Well, not completely, but the elf said, "What's with that form? I thought I left you to look for his majesty." The dragon was roaming. Her body was used, or the dragon's body was used to recreate her.
You think
I
that
wonder-
the dragon's mind has been implanted in her?
I don't know if it's the mind exactly, but I think that somehow whatever spell this elf casts on the dragon still has a hold of her somehow, because part of her was made from the dragon. Like, I wonder if the spell transferred to her somehow. That's my prediction. I could be wrong, but
No, it makes sense, right? Because they talked about the fact that it was strange that the dragon was up and moving around so early.
yes,
And
yeah.
and then here's the dark elf at the dragon. So it must be referring to the dragon in some way. So yeah, it seems like when she went to sleep, the dragon half took over.
Oh, frick.
Right? I'm thinking
Yeah.
she's living in like a flipped mindset of like, but then what the question then is, what does that mean? Like, we don't know how sentient dragons are, at least enough to take orders from a spell potentially. But does the dragon now have like a new opportunity to have a certain level of sentience it could never have before, or like how does that play out if that's the case?
Depends on the type of dragon, but like some fantasy stories, like dragons are like immensely wise.
Right.
Yeah, and super smart. So
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
she's here.
Bro, I said her mind was kind of broken.
They're still here.
What? I think you're right. I think it's just a painting. It's not the dark magician.
Inside the paintings, the king, remember?
Yeah.
That was the name of the king.
Look at that look, dude. What the frick? Oh!
You're
It
right.
is the lunatic magician. What?
Oh.
Dude, his pupils are like keyholes.
Yeah, what the frick?
Oh!
Oh, she's so
She got the strength of a dragon. She got the strength of a dragon, dude.
Oh, look at that book.
Tome. Yeah.
It's like a seraphim book.
Oh, dude.
Holy
it's like
frick.
dark magic.
She knows.
Is he making more dragons?
She's got to use ancient magic back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's go.
She's gonna overwrite the spell. By hitting it? Oh.
Oh. Cancel.
Oh, man. She knows ancient magic just like the magician.
They're both elves, right? Makes sense.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. It's costing her mind?
She's bleeding. Oh. Oh, Senchi's not gonna be happy about that. So, does ancient magic...
Oh my gosh. So much has happened in just a few minutes. What the heck?
Okay, yeah, let's unpack this just for a second. So, does ancient magic cause you to A, slowly go freaking crazy? Because she was like kind of losing it there. Or B, does it have some kind of immense toll on your mind and your body, like in a physical toll, right? She started bleeding from the nose and acting crazy. So your interpretation could be either of those, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems to require blood. Like he used the dragon's blood and she used her own blood. So I think blood is at least a requirement. Is it cause a mental toll? It would make sense why this guy went
crazy, right?
Went crazy, yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is, if this is the magician, that opens so many freaking questions. This is the kingdom then in the paintings, right? He said King Delgal, or I believe that's what it was, Delgal, is like they're usurping the king, because this is the king's kingdom. And so those paintings were in the past, and so whether this is directly the dark magician from the paintings, I would say maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they were living in the paintings. Maybe that's what was going on. I don't know.
Yeah, it raises so many questions, right? Like this is what I'm currently thinking. I think this isn't the same elf from the paintings. I think the paintings existed, and then he continued in the timeline, and then Laios went into the painting, and so now this magician remembers all that.
But you think the paintings are like a portal into time, not just like a different pocket dimension? You think it actually is time travel?
I think it's into time. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think he came out of the paintings and then created the dungeon, right? Like I don't.
No.
And I think he went crazy by the time he created the dungeon. He's crazy, and he thinks that Lord Delgal is still alive. But I don't know how long ago that was and what the succession has been. But I'm assuming one of Lord Delgal's descendants. Maybe he died before he could birth an heir. So like, I don't know, but
like he
doesn't live anymore. He's dead. It was forever ago.
I think this dark elf was looking over the kingdom, and at some point something happened with the king, and they tried to use ancient magic in some capacity to restore the king or the kingdom or something, which caused them to go freaking crazy and sink the whole kingdom into the ground. And then they used magic to keep everything alive, I guess, or something to that effect. And then it sealed away the dungeon, and then they went freaking crazy. And then one day it got unsealed, and it's like, well, if you could defeat the freaking dark wizard person, then you own the kingdom, right? It's your kingdom at that point, right?
And I think what he did is to try and save the king. He casts a spell that locks the soul to the body. That's why he's still looking for him, because his soul could still be somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's a freaking good point.
But then again, well, this guy's incredibly powerful, so maybe it doesn't even matter what state the body is in. Maybe for every regular people it does matter, but for him, even if it's a speck of dust, he can like restore it somehow.
Right. Well, there'll always be bones. And we don't know how long it's been, right? It could, even if it's been a long time, the bones could still be preserved in some capacity.
Yeah, like even if it's been a century, right? Like bones are still around, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they wouldn't be digested potentially like they are in the dragon. They'd be
And they
more
have
like
ancient
regular
magic, right? We've seen the resurrection from that kind of level, right? So yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
There's so many questions, but yeah,
Seriously.
this is wild so far. Wow.
He's not gonna chat.
Oh no.
Falin. She didn't fall with them. Bro. Oh, his pupils changed.
Yeah, interesting. It's like caster mode stuff. What the heck? The ghosts are protecting her?
Ghosts are protecting her.
Oh, the ghosts are the people.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Hey, dragon. It was the dragon, bro.
It is.
I freaking called it. What the heck?
Oh no.
I'll provide you with a new one. What? Oh no, bro.
No.
Falin, like what is happening?
Please, Falin, wake up. No.
No, we. What? Okay. This is not where I saw this going.
I can't
What in
believe
the
this
world?
is happening. Yeah, they exploded. They're in frickin' trouble.
Frickin' oh no, her staff's gonna break. No.
Oh no. Come on, Laios. Oh.
Oh. What?
What? Oh, Laios is there. Anything's better than getting squashed. Yeah, get in there.
Yeah, hurry up.
The ghost saved them.
Do the ghosts not want this? They just want to like die in peace or something? Maybe not.
Oh, frick.
No, I think the ghosts want them to stop the...
Orcs, I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Because
True,
he
he
took a
bathed.
bath. Yeah, they should be hailed as heroes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, you guys been eating monsters, you know? It's all the same. Orc
concoction. Okay.
Wah! Yikes. No, no, and no.
Come on, Graham.
I mean, she's kind of cute, though. She's dead. Whoa. Oh.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Wow.
I think it was because they took down the red dragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why you had them do it. Yeah, he kind of set them up.
yeah. Wait, he freaking set them up to kill the dragon so that they could get the heat of the dragon and the magician off their back and put it on these guys. What the frick?
Yep.
Freaking guy. Yeah, come on, Chill Chuck.
He's leaving.
She's not gonna take kindly to that. Yeah.
He's gonna come back. Chilchuk's gonna leave, but he's gonna come back.
Yeah.
He won't be able to live with himself. Oh, bro, what has he turned her into, man? gonna be some sort of beast.
Look at Lyos's freaking face, dude. He's just like,
His dumb face. Yeah.
My leg is back. Oh, this is great. But like, listen, the thing that like Chilchuck is saying is like, we should only be making calls that are going to work, right? But nothing would have been achieved in a lot of this if they hadn't have taken freaking big risks that had a big amount of failure points. But what else were you gonna do? There was no other way.
Yeah. It does seem though like his personality to not want to rely on luck. Because like that's literally like, why did they win? They got lucky. It's really it. Like there is skill and courage and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, they got lucky. And and I don't think he's the kind of guy who likes relying on luck. I still don't think he's gonna leave. He might leave for a little bit, but he's coming back.
Yeah,
I think
for
he's
sure.
Be gone permanently.
And I think a healthy dose of a fear of death and bad situations is good, especially for the guy who's supposed to be all about checking out the traps and making sure things are safe. Like, understandable, but, you know, come on. You got to take on some level of risk. And that's the other thing, is, to be fair, these aren't like lifelong friends. These aren't like sworn, you know, people to each other. Yeah. They're like a party that just teamed up, right? Like those other two people were like, well, frick this, dude. Like things blew up in our face. We're not coming back and rejoining the party, right? We're not like your best friend. We're associates and we were working together and now our job fricked up and we don't want anything to do with it. And Chilchuck is generally in the same position, right? And he's just taken longer to make this decision than the other two.
Yeah, like Laios and Falin are siblings, so there's that, you know, family bond, and then Marcel is genuinely a friend to Falin. So there's that. But yeah, Chilchuck, like he seems to like Falin. Yeah, and he thought, no, this is the right thing to do is to go to rescue her and stuff. But yeah, he's probably reached his limit. Yeah, I don't hold it against him, but I also think he's gonna come back and realize that he's kind of
for sure. The other thing is like he was under the impression the whole time of the way through is like, I'm gonna help you get there. I'm not fighting a freaking red dragon, right? Like I'm not gonna put myself in danger. He has been under this mindset the whole time. He's like, I will get you there, but that's it, man. Like I'm just gonna get you there. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not risking my life for some person I was working with. Like, what are you doing? Like that's crazy. Oh, that's an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
It would have been easier for Laios to give up if he hadn't joined him. And by joining him, he was the one who sunk his friends deeper. Wow.
Yeah.
What a freaking weight to put on yourself. True.
Wow. She saw right through him. Dang. Dude, what kind of monstrosity has Falin been turned into, man? He makes a good point, man. They're like at the end of their rope.
Yeah, they're at rock bottom, man.
Wow.
Dude, that's hard, man. They're so close. Dude. Oh, it's over already,
man.
Frick.
That went by so fast.
Yeah, that was so freaking crazy. Wow, man. I really just... the way they animated Laios there as he made that decision was so good. It just really belied the like heaviness and discomfort that he must feel like making that decision. Like she's right there. They just got her back and they just lost her. If they just went right now, maybe they could find her. And he's letting go at this moment.
Yeah. Yeah, they just had her. She was within their grasp. This is my fear though. Like I have a terrible suspicion that they're gonna come back and find her and she's gonna be like turned into some freaking crab or freaking like something, right? Like non-human thing, because he's like, I'm gonna give you a new form, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I
so
can't
she's
imagine.
a monster now, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I can't imagine she's a full dragon, but at least like a demi-dragon human person for sure. A dragon girl hybrid. Hold on a second. Wait a second.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really hate this anymore, George. I'm sorry. I can't get on the same page as you, bro.
I don't know if it's a dragon thing. I think he was turned her into a monster. I mean, a dragon girl is a monster.
Girl?
What am I saying?
George, I'm sorry, man. We're not on the same page anymore. I think this is good.
Oh my gosh. No, like I don't even think it's like anything humanoid. I think she's just something efficient. Something efficient at tracking down whatever king he's looking for.
Yeah. Crazy.
And, what if they see her and think it's a monster and try and fight her, and then they like see the eyes, and Laios is like, that's Falin. Oh, dude. And what do you do? Because she's like trying to kill you, but you don't want to kill her.
Oh, that's gonna come up. George, why do you bring this upon us? Frick. Oh, that's good. Dude, if they have to kill Falin at the end of this, if he's got to kill Falin at the end of this.
There's no way they kill her.
Dude,
well, actually, he has to kill her. He has to kill her so she can revive. I think he maybe changed the body, but he can't change the spirit.
Oh,
so he's going to have to kill her.
It's gonna hurt me, dude. This is gonna hurt me. I don't want the show to fucking hurt me like this. No.
Dang. The lunatic magician has been revealed, man.
I can't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, so now I want to know what's going on with the paintings, right? What exactly is going on with the paintings? Are they simply pocket universe? Are they gateways into the past? What's the deal? Are they going to utilize that maybe at some point in the story to go back in time? Is he going to, maybe Laios will reflect upon what happened in the painting, and then he goes, you know what? Maybe we can't take the magician now, but maybe we can go back in the painting and take the magician then.
Yeah, so if that is his past, so Laios was unaffected when he came out of the painting.
Yeah.
But I wonder if the lunatic magician wouldn't be. Because that would be an actual past version of himself.
Yeah.
They go back in time to kill baby Hitler. Essentially, right? Not exactly that, but it's like
that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, it really is because but here's the thing. No, you know what? No, because the things that go into the painting come out unaffected. However, I bet if Laios was killed in the painting, he doesn't come out. Right? You don't come out from that, right?
Yeah.
So you're effectively dead anyways. However, Laios was remembered by the Dark Magician, which means the things that happen to the people in the painting are continuing on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what the fuck's going on with that?
So if he harms the lunatic magician in the painting, it's like as if it happened, right? Like he cuts off an arm, his future version will not have an arm.
Maybe. I think they could probably utilize the paintings at some point.
I think they will.
Yeah.
It's too much of like a X factor not to.
Right. Pretty interesting. There's so many possibilities, right?
What if they save the king in the past? Because he was poisoned, right? What if you stop him from being poisoned? Does that change the entire timeline?
We don't know, maybe, but we don't know exactly what happened at the very end that caused all this, right? It could have been that, but it could be something else. Like if the king has been poisoned and dies, then why is the magician looking for the king? Right? That's clear. That's not what happened, right? Something else has happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how much of like what's going on can be attributed to his madness and how much of it is like a consequence of real world events, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many freaking questions of like what the origins of all this are.
Yeah. Wow. This is a great episode, though. A lot of stuff was. This is a great way to do it. You answer a lot of questions while also opening up like 10 more, right?
Yeah, right. True. Yeah.
But at least we got some answers. Okay.
Super interesting.
Thank
and what's
goodness.
going on with the ghosts too? That's another thing. Why are they so
They're sentient. Yeah.
different? Yeah, they haven't gone crazy. I guess when you go crazy, the ghosts like go crazy and then they start wandering to different parts of the dungeon, right? But the ones that are
Maybe that's
sane want
part
to
of it,
stay in
yeah.
their home, right? And
Yeah.
they stay here.
Yeah.
So.
But Falin also saw the ghosts as ghosts. So it begs the question, what did she see when she talked to that little girl? What was
True. That was freaking weird.
Right?
That one was an outlier, right? That was very strange. I wonder if we'll ever get back to something like that. It must,
I think
right?
we will.
Like if it's
there's
gonna be
no way
in the
they
story,
leave that unanswered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So strange. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. Well, I'm so glad we got.
Let's go to the next one. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go to the next one. I hope we can see what has become of Falin, or if they're gonna leave that mystery till the very end.
Well, we're going to the surface. I don't think we're getting any info this next episode. I'm a little surprised we're going to the surface, to be honest. I really thought Laios would be like, no, we got to keep going.
Yeah, but like, what's her face? Marcel is out of magic.
For
right?
sure. I mean, everyone's
Laios is,
fricked.
like,
I thought he was going to keep going, though. Until Senshi said stuff, I was like, oh, I think he's staying. I think they're going to keep going. I never thought they'd really go back to the surface in the show at all. So,
yeah.
Show is more expansive than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. On to the next one then.
Okay, let's do it.
Poor Marcel
so
dying
weird.
over there while they're having this moment.
Oh no.
It was a tall man.
They think it's frickin' them. And they're gonna see him on the way up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Payment? Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, well, that's pretty frickin' nice. Guy's the nicest blue eyes I've ever seen in my life. Oh, she likes him.
He does. She's jealous. Bro, these people saved your life, okay?
What are you gonna do?
It's funny how she also acts like Chill Chuck. It's like
Yeah.
halflings have like a
Yeah.
similar personality.
They're so animated. Oh man. Her name is even Rin. Oh my gosh. You don't know Fate. But she's totally a tsundere and her name is Rin. It's like just like freaking Fate Stay Night, which is like a super well, we'll watch it eventually, 100%. But
Okay.
that's funny.
Sure.
Watch him get attacked again.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Is it ghosts? Oh.
Is it the ghosts that are escorting the other people?
Oh no, it's a
apparently
fisherman.
not.
Oh,
Whoa.
bro, he's surrounded.
Maybe Laios. Oh, he's running.
It's a friend?
Oh, it's his teammates.
They got turned into fishmen?
It's illusion,
illusion
magic. Yes. Oh.
So they see each other as fish. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
A kiss? Oh, Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
She got kissed by a fishman.
Woo. There's some real fishmen in there.
Whoa. He's good. One of them's casting a spell. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
No. Is it?
Oh, he dispelled it.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that was so sick. Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, those are the... Yeah.
Bro, they just tried to kill you and then they're going to revive you?
They were going to kill him
Yep.
for...
Yeah,
Oh
because
my
they're
gosh,
thinking,
dude.
oh, well, we got killed by some fishmen. Oh, and then we just came to save you.
Yeah.
Frickin'
Yeah.
a-holes, bro. Frickin' a-holes.
What? He has to kill them.
No, he's going to kill them.
Yeah, he's going to kill... Yeah.
I knew it.
Oh,
Yes,
jeez.
Oh, man, he fricked him up.
He's good, dude.
He's really good. True. Kill him and let him sink.
It's kind of dark, dude. I don't know.
It's freaking dark, but I mean, he's right.
Gonna be left for fish food?
These guys are actively murdering people and extorting them in the dungeon. They get what they freaking deserve, bro.
Yeah, I don't agree with what they're doing, but like, I don't know. Something about the execution of it left a sour taste in my mouth.
You don't like vigilante justice, George? Come on.
No, it's not even that. It's just, I don't even know what it is exactly. Like, I don't see any other way, right? Because this guy would have gone back, revived his friends, and then they would just kept doing the same thing over and over. So it's not like they even had much of a choice. But
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what comes of this.
I mean, it's understandable to have a desire of like, well, like let them have justice, right? Bring them up to the surface, bring them to court, or throw them in jail or whatever. I mean, you wouldn't want to necessarily have them killed. You would want them to change their ways. But like, I mean, this is the dungeon, man. We're not freaking. Yeah. We're not in America, okay? We're in dungeon land. So
okay, sure.
What?
Is he like a fan of them? Oh.
Aha!
Looking for the sister.
Dang, these guys are pretty. This guy's freaking smart.
Yeah. Ah, that's why he looked at her like that.
Right. True.
So Laios and his party are famous then.
That's hilarious. He's come up with all the reasoning, and then right at the end here, he came to the wrong conclusion. He said that that's why they're stealing food and supplies and money.
Yeah.
Right? It's the wrong conclusion. That's funny.
Middle-aged fella. Her view on Chill Chuck. Okay. They're gonna meet them. They're gonna meet them.
Oh boy.
What is that underneath? Another kraken?
No.
No, what? A sea serpent.
Oh, who's that?
What?
Oh, she's like an Oni girl.
Group of all Easterners?
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Oh, he's so cool.
bro. Are they gonna follow them? Oh, they cook stuff too.
Oh,
He's looking for Falin?
I don't know.
He looks so much like a freaking.
Oh, that's the freaking guy.
Uh-oh. They've been trapped.
Oh no. Oh, new ending.
Okay.
Thank goodness it's not blaringly white.
Wow.
In the face. Okay. Wow. So much has happened this episode.
Yeah, we got a lot of exposition there, which was probably
So
good.
much. Yeah, backstories on characters.
Yeah, some backstories. So this guy, he left the group and went to get his own people and look for Falin that way. He didn't want to go.
Wasn't
with
he the
Laios
guy
and his
who had a
party.
crush on Falin?
I mean, clearly he does if he's looking for her.
I think so. I think there was an episode where someone, Chilchuck maybe, said something to Laios about the fact that he liked her.
Oh, someone liked Falin.
Frick. Yes, there was
I
someone in the group that
vaguely
liked
remember something
Falin.
like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was something like that. So if he's okay, so he's like, frick, Laios, you guys are freaking weak.
You
I'm
guys
getting my
suck.
own party.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
exactly.
get her. Interesting. So he's got like a ninja, two other types of ninjas, an Oni girl, and like a priest healer lady, and then himself.
Yeah, and
his party is
and a cat
stacked.
girl. That's why the kobold guy was like growling at it.
Oh,
It's a cat.
she's a cat girl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Yay.
best day ever. Oh, frick! I thought he was growling at the Oni girl. I didn't even realize that she's
I think it's
a cat
girl. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's not like a cat girl like the kind you like, I think. She's like the kobold version of a cat girl. That's why she's all covered.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
That's what I think.
That's
She's
true.
like
I
more
could see that.
feline than like a cat girl. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Okay, that's cool. Oh man, this is wow. Like so many characters were introduced and backstories were given.
So much happened.
So
much happened. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. This is awesome.
I wish we would have known what happened to Falin though, dude. I'm still worried for her.
Yeah. This was a nice episode, but it's always the kind of episode that you're like, I'm really glad I got all this information. I enjoyed it. But I also really wish the story advanced. Like I want both. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and if you're gonna have it at this point, it's like a good time to have it, right?
Yeah.
It's that way they don't interrupt whatever's happening in the future and like boom, the story comes to a screeching halt and then they do all that. This right here at the beginning is when you want to do it.
100%. And we've just had a huge ending and climax to like our arc. So now it's kind of like a cool wind down point, right? And before we get really into it in earnest into the next set of story stuff. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying, like, I know that the story has become a lot less about food in the last several episodes.
True.
And it's not that I am enjoying it more now that it's like more of a traditional fantasy type story, but I am certainly enjoying it more.
Food will come back. The food will come back. Trust me.
But I'm glad that they realized that the author realized, like, okay, we can't do it all about food. It can't just all be food. Like, that's going to get mundane very quick. And this is a lot what I hoped at the beginning of the series was, yeah, it's heavy at food at first, just for like getting to know the characters and setting them up in the dungeon and the lore and stuff. But now we're getting into like the meat of things and we're really starting to get some interesting stuff happening. Ah, man.
Yeah, I think the genius of how they do the food though is that it feeds. It's like a self-feeding loop of introducing a monster and a great way to talk about like monster weaknesses, monster ecology, the ecosystem of the whole dungeon and stuff. And so like it's a
even
great
the biology
tool.
of the monster itself, right?
Biology, yeah, it's a great tool to talk about all those like cool things of world building without it being just mundane exposition. I think they do a great job with that.
Yeah, so good. Do you think that all of these teams, I was just thinking to myself, oh, you know what? There's we'll call it the Eastern team, and then there's this Blue Eye Guys team. Are they going to come? They're coming together potentially now, right? And are they going to meet up maybe with Laios and his crew? And are they either going to, A, go back to the surface, like maybe Laios and his crew go back to the surface, that maybe they all go back together, or B, they meet up with extra supplies and they start going, they say, hey, Falin was just here, and they go, we got to press on, and then they keep going. Because something has prevented Laios' group from getting back right away. And it must be for a reason.
Yeah.
They're not that far away. They're like one floor away. They can literally, like, they're at the end of that water floor.
Yeah, they can intersect each other. Yeah,
they can easily intersect.
Yeah, so this Easterner guy, he's got some stubble. He has a bit of a desperate look on his face. He's worried. He really likes Falin, clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
The main thing is like how many supplies does the Eastern team have? The other thing too is Marcel's magic. She's out of magic.
True.
So if there is some way to replenish her magic, then I think maybe they can take a breather. You know,
they have other mages in the other
days.
Parties. They could share magic. We know that they can share magic through the power.
They could share magic. Yeah. Yeah. Would they want to though? Is the question. I can't imagine.
Of course.
I can't imagine there's no magic replenishing like drink, right? There's like no mana potions. Serious? There's gotta be, right?
There's gotta be. I wish they would have got more into the mana recharging, because it seems like it must be that they regenerate some mana on some level, right? It must be, because that would be just crazy unless you hit like rock bottom. Like, I hope the power system for mana is like, as long as you have some level of mana, you're regenerating it, right? But if you hit rock bottom, then you got to really have a good solid recovery with food that does like magic replenishment, like the Undine. But yeah, I hope that's kind of how it works, right? And so maybe they can share some of that magic to get Marcel back into the groove of replenishing her own.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll touch on it at some point. It seems to be too much of a complete system to not answer that question. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, essentially my answer to your question though is if there's a way for Marcel to replenish her magic, I think then they'll just turn around and keep going down. If there isn't, then I can't picture Marcel fighting anybody without replenishing her mana. That's like priority number one. She, like, Laios did kill the dragon. Don't get me wrong. He's got his uses, but most of the like fighting progress is Marcel.
Right.
She carries in a lot of ways.
Pretty hard,
so,
yeah. Especially now at the end here. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's interesting. We'll have to see where it goes. But I think all these parties could come together, because I was thinking, well, how do you fight the freaking Dark Magician?
Well, yeah. To fight the magician
with a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you need to do. There's no way just Laios and his party can do it. They're clearly outmatched. So
yeah.
Especially if he can control monsters too. Like, he has monsters at his command. He can just call them to him, right?
Yep.
So
100%. Yeah, they're gonna need a force, right? They're gonna need a force of people to overwhelm him without like extreme casualties.
Wow. Dang, things are getting so much deeper.
Yeah.
Way deeper than they were in the beginning. What the heck?
Yeah, deeper in the dungeon. Okay.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's getting really good.
Oh, good stuff.
Very good.
All right. Well, now we got to wait a week.
Yeah.
And I bet you we won't even find out in these next 2 episodes next week what happened to
100%.
Falin.
Yep.
It's going to be some freaking slug creature just crawling around in the dungeon.
Okay. Easy now. That'll be the season finale cliffhanger. As we finally get revealed what's happened to Falin.
Seeing Falin. I think you're right. I think you're right. Dang.
And
they just had her too. That's the worst part.
That's the worst part. They just had her, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Well.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully enjoyed our reaction. We are so keen on knowing what comes next. I wish we didn't have to wait a week, but it is what it is. Thankfully, it's only we get to watch 2 episodes at a time. Imagine watching this live. Oh boy. But if you want to see our stuff 2 weeks ahead of time, go ahead and check out our Patreon and our channel membership. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, everybody.
Take care.